All right. We ready? Is you ready?
I'm ready.
No, I'm ready, Negro. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right.
Ready.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another rendition of the Skwodcast Podcast. It's your boy, Cancer King.
It's your boy, Ghost.
This your boy, KJ, a.k.a. Drummer Boy.
It's a little hard, but okay.
Oh, yeah. Right. Anything. Let's get it.
Okay. So, yeah, as y'all gonna see in the title, we are talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episodes 1 and 2. There will be spoilers, so if you have not watched the show yet, leave now. Just go ahead, leave now. Show, then come back.
Yes,
we finna set some spoilers. The door,
yeah,
exactly. The door is right there. So I can't show my door right now because it's there, but it's there. Anyway,
if you ain't seen it yet.
Exactly. So, y'all, how y'all been doing?
I've been good. It's been raining all week. I think.
About the same over here too. You know, rain.
Man, I had posted a video. I got about 7 views. You two need to get my shit right. So you
know, that takes time, but you know, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? So.
Like I told y'all a few days ago, Rome wasn't built in one day now.
Exactly. That's right. By the way, this podcast is sponsored by my all-time favorite sponsor, water. Drink your water and mind your business.
And one else sponsor is mask. Always wear your mask.
Also, the motto is, if you don't wear your mask, that's your ass.
Bingo.
Preach, brother. Preach on.
Saying something now. All right. So let's get into it. So we all watched the show. We just got through watching episodes 1 or 2, and we watched some couple of breakdowns, getting the understanding of everything. So episode 1 pretty much explains what's going on. What pretty much kind of gives a premise of what's going to happen in the show. And tells you kind of the path of what happened after the blip, is what they call it. So, backstory a little bit. If you have seen Avengers Endgame, you know that in Infinity War, Thanos did the snap. 50% of the population vanished. In Endgame, the re-snap, everybody came back after 5 years. So within that time, they went back in the past, got the stones, got everybody back, blah, defeated Thanos. Boom. So fast forward, I think they said about 6 months after the blip, after Endgame, excuse me. This is when it's taking place. So you start off by seeing Falcon and all, and he's basically he's giving up the shield because he feels as if he's not, worthy of it. Now, in my opinion, I was kind of confused by that simply because, and if you watched Endgame, he seemed like he was ready for it and prepared for it, but I guess things got to him and his mental kind of affected him and made him think, okay, I don't know if I'm really ready for this. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I mean, he got a case of cold feet, basically. He got, Captain America got the big legacy. And you got some other.
But I will say this, though. He was more than qualified to carry the weight of Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, like, his mind, he was like, I don't want people to like it was great what it was, but I don't want to feel like I'm taking it. He was looking at it like that.
Yeah,
Technically,
I feel you on that. Go ahead, bro.
technically, you're not really taking it because Cap gave him his word, his own word. Like, this your turn. I'm entrusting it to you. Don't worry about if you slip up, because when I was Cap, I slipped up too, and that's all part of the job. So I believe you gonna take it up and do what I did, if not better. And I trust in you that you will do your best job as Captain America. Don't worry about nothing. You got this.
Okay, so then you go to Bucky, and he's doing in a therapy session, and he's trying to right his wrongs, basically. Trying to let everybody know that, hey, I'm not that same person that I used to be. I'm better than that now, in a sense. So that's why he's doing this. You could tell by the vibes of when he's in the therapy session, he really don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's ordered to, I guess you could say, and it's just it's a very uncomfortable scene in a sense, because it's just like, okay, that certain people, when it comes to therapy, they don't really like sharing things and shit like that. They like to keep things bottled in, and that's understandable. With other times people are fluent and letting everything out. Bucky is that type to, be like, okay, I'm fine. Deep down, he's not, but uh and you after that scene, you go to him meeting up with the Asian guy, uh, and then they go to lunch or whatever, and meets this cute girl, and come to find out that it shows a flashback. It shows a flashback of Bucky when he was, evil Winter Soldier, and he is basically going after these people, whoever they were. But then he kills this Asian dude, and come to find out, fast forward, it was the Asian man's son. The Asian man had known that he lost his son, but didn't know how he died. So that was a traumatic moment.
One thing that I do like about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because they cover things that's going on now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
things that's
yeah.
happening now, the life that we live in. But the only thing they're not discussing right now is the message situation.
Well, see, they're not. That has not happened, because, see, if you realize it, they said this takes place in 2024. And then plus the whole coronavirus thing, that's not even in that time period, in that era or anything like that. So you can just imagine it as if it's a regular day without corona. You know what I'm saying? That's how they're taking it. But everything else that's going on, yeah, they cover everything. Let me see here. What else happened? You get to meet the Flag Smashers. I think that's how you pronounce them. They're like these rebel forces, I guess you could say, who are basically getting the what is it called? The serum.
The super serum.
Super serum, yeah. And they're basically, and at the same time, they're helping out these other communities, basically like being Robin Hood in a sense, you know what I'm saying? But you see little tie-ins with this person called the Power Broker and all like that, which I believe we'll find out who that person is later on down the road. Uh, I Episode 1 to me, you got to see some action in there and all like that, and you got to meet Sam's, who is Falcon's family and all like that. You get to learn about what's going on with his family. Had the fucked up scene where they were at the bank trying to get the money for
that made me mad.
The family boat.
Yeah. It was a real fucked up situation. How that took place, the bank teller, he all excited about seeing the Falcon, but not really focused on trying to help them, and all like that. But and then the big reveal at the end. I know I've skipped a lot, but it was just, you see certain things in the show. The guy Torres, he's a important part. The guy that was helping Falcon, you meet him. He's an important part because later on down the road in the comic books, they say that he becomes Falcon because they did experiments on him. So I'm trying to figure out how they're going to tie that in to, doing that. I have to see. But you learn all this stuff, and then at the end, after Sam had turned in the shield to the government and put it in the museum for Captain America, you see the scene where Rhodey, he's talking to Sam about, being Captain America and all of that. Like, basically asking him why'd you do that? It was a very powerful scene. But the big reveal was at the end of episode 1 when they introduced the new Captain America, which shocked the hell out of us because it's just like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this nigga?
He came in grinning hard as hell.
Right. And it was just like, okay, how are they gonna work this into it? Because you never heard anything about this John Walker, but there is a John Walker in the comic books. They on the breakdown that we had watched, basically it explained who he was. He basically was kind of Captain America, but then he went bad, and then the government used him for something different. You know what I'm saying? So
maybe that's going to be a direction they're going, building him up. Then just going to have some type of plot go pretty much have him become a villain somewhere down the line. I ain't talking about now. I'm talking about like, I'll say like this season 1, hopefully by like in season 9, if they continue going. So around now, they're gonna flip that.
I would say season 9. I would probably say the second season.
Second season, maybe the third.
Yeah, I would probably say the second season.
If not the second season, who I'm thinking is gonna make a good villain second season is a dude that was in Hydra.
Oh yeah. Zemo.
Yeah, he go pretty much. That's what I'm thinking.
Now, granted, to everybody that is watching this podcast, I have already seen episode 1 to 5, so I know some things that are gonna happen, but. And it's gonna be it's building up to something. I don't know what they're building it up to. Episode 4. When you get to episode 4, you're gonna see a huge switch. So just be prepared for that. But
Shit,
that was pretty much
I wanna watch
episode
it all tonight. Shoot.
episode
Right
one.
after I get done doing my videos, I'm going right there on Disney Plus and watching 3 to 5.
We gotta watch it together, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, we're doing the explanation of this. So I mean, like with episode one, how did y'all feel about it? The whole episode one, how did you feel about it?
For me, I kind of in my mind, I kept rolling through it. I'm like, I know what's gonna happen. Like, because I read comments, I know it's gonna happen. Like, and then
Right.
at the same time, you could pretty much put two and two together if you haven't
Right, of
read
course.
the comments. You can figure out what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Then I did some research, and I was like, oh, that makes sense now, because they did talk about it in Easter egg. There's like that little costume that John Walker had on is similar to the one they had for the U.S. agent. So I know that's gonna happen. So
Right.
What
Right.
I thought was on episode one, I was looking at it like it was like a pilot to try to get people reeled in, like people that's not people who don't know the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or they first time seeing them, just breaking everything down like who they are and this what they was on. If y'all seen this what they was about. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like
Right.
that. And going on with the episode, and I starting to really just sit down and just really watch and listen. It was just one scene on how, hey, I don't want to give it away.
We'll talk about it for episode 2 because I know what you're talking about. I know exactly.
Ooh.
Okay, so for
Ooh.
me, as I said before, for me, I felt like episode 1 kind of just did an introduction. It wasn't like I feel like, you know, it was kind of just telling us, okay, this is kind of what the direction that they're going, you know. So moving on, episode 2.
dun, dun, dun.
Everything started
That one
gluing
was-
together just a little bit.
Episode 2, you got to see a little bit more action. You really got to see a little bit more action. Oh, I did forget to mention when Sam was on the plane, he was fighting those guys.
Ooh,
That was a good fight scene.
that was probably
I feel like the bad guy that they were fighting, he's gonna come back. I feel like he's gonna come back.
most definitely. You can't get your ass up like that and disappear.
Right. I can't think of his name right now, but I feel like they're gonna bring him back. He's played by
UFC.
George St. Pierre, UFC fighter. If you've seen the show, then you'll know he's from Captain America: Winter Soldier. He was fighting Captain America in like the beginning or whatever. So you'll see that. But yeah, moving on, episode 2. Episode 2, it really hit home.
Oh my god.
That one hit. They hit big. You know, none of that.
You know, you start off by seeing Sam. He's not happy for the fact that, you know, they gave the shield to this guy. Like who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't great. So
He was more disappointed as him, like it. Let's say, for instance, that your father give you something, and your relatives got the same thing, and you don't find what your father gave you like useful, and not valuable enough to keep, that's gonna have the other like the other sibling look like, well, he gave me the same thing. Like that means you gave yours away. What use of me having mine? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like that. It's
and
a little different. But I'm gonna go back on it a little bit until after you finish what you about to say, because you gonna agree with me. You gonna agree.
Okay. All right. So, you start off seeing that they're introducing John Walker. He is on Good Morning America at his old high school or whatever. And they say what he's done. He's got 3 medals or something, and he's done this, and he's got the physical training to be Captain America. You see him, throwing the shield and all like that, but even though he may be, me personally, even though he may be physically fit to, be Captain America, it's all about this to be Captain America.
yeah.
Me personally. That's how I feel about that.
I feel like he's fake. He don't really have this.
Yeah.
Too.
How much of a badass Captain America is? He look at Thanos and be like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was willing to die.
Right. He was ready to take on Thanos and his army by himself. A
zillion of them. It was about a billion of them jokers.
And he was ready to army he's got the heart. And you don't see that in this John Walker character. Side note, the person who's playing John Walker, I don't know his name, but to the people that are out there sending this man death threats that he can't play Captain America, all that shit, chill out.
You know what show he was on? Talking about he can't act.
Anarchy. He's a great actor. I just don't agree with people sending this man death threats over a fictional character. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all of this, but you have to realize this is the route that Kevin Feige wanted to take in this show. He's not following the footsteps of Steve Rogers. He's being his own person.
You just feeling
so the person that's playing this character, salute to you, my brother. You're a great actor. I don't wish death upon you at all. You know what I'm saying? So
it kind of took me to back to find out who was playing him. It pretty much had me looking like, okay, this is gonna be something to get used to.
Right. I agree.
But me personally, I went in the situation like I wanted that hate, but at the same time, I couldn't. It's like how, like off subject though, it's like how I feel about Southern University band. I want to hate them so bad, but they sound good.
Right. I agree.
But when he was playing Captain America and then people was hating him because of that, it made me think. I was like, so when someone else is playing the role of Captain America, it's a problem. But you all out here cosplaying and dressing up like Halloween from Halloween, y'all ain't said nothing about that. Y'all so believe y'all Captain America, but y'all really not. Right. Y'all just buying the stuff to be him, but y'all ain't got nothing like him, just like him. You don't have the super serum soldier in him, and neither do y'all.
That's why I said, he's portraying a fictional character. That's it.
Y'all played a part. He's playing a part. Only thing different, he's getting paid for it. Y'all not.
Exactly.
Bingo.
Exactly. Those hit the nail on the head.
So
the people that's hating, they mad because they
not the ones getting paid.
exactly. Knowing if Kevin Feige would have came up to them and said, "Hey, would you like to be Captain America?" They'd be like, "Shoot, what do I sign?" The same people that's hating, I know I would. Well, I'd be like, Kevin Feige would be like, "Hey, KJ, we got something for you." Yeah, I got for me. We want you to play Captain America. Man, stop bullshit, bro.
Right.
It's going down. Shoot, where I sign it?
KJ America.
Like that's like, come on now. Like that role is so iconic now. Like Chris Evans did a hell of a job of that role to make people feel that way. Like they should be happy somebody carrying that load, keeping his character alive. Mm-hmm. If anything, they should be proud. Like they would have been bitching.
But see, as I said, though,
Captain America.
Hold on, as I said, yes, Captain America, but you got to realize it's two different people, not Steve Rogers. It's John Walker.
And then at the same time, you got to.
Oh, he froze.
Yeah, he froze.
Oh no. Please don't. Just, I think we can just keep on going. Basically,
you know what, Brian? I'm finna get off topic. I'm sorry. I got some good news.
Okay.
I'm getting my PlayStation in. I mean my PlayStation Plus tonight.
Awesome.
Both of y'all. The both of you. That's all. Like I said, the both of you.
You good?
I'm good. Just kick me clean off the app. That's all it was.
Okay. All right. What were you saying, Ghost?
They got some Captain America haters in the crowd. They probably shoot me out. That's what happened. But what I was gonna say was the reason why they probably mad is because after Endgame he passed the shield to Sam, but then they give it to this guy. That's just like, oh,
right. So, and see that honestly, that's how I felt. I was like, why? Because like in episode 1, you see him giving the shield to the museum. Like, no, he gave that shield to you for a reason.
That's why Bucky was mad.
Right.
Like the face, like saying,
he gave you that trust that he gave me. So by you giving away that shield, you showing that it didn't mean nothing to you. So how I should feel.
Right. So going on down the road on episode 2. Let's see here. You see them meeting up with the Flag Smashers and and following them and shit like that. So they catch up with them, have a big fight scene. So it starts off with Bucky and Sam. They're fighting them. You meet the leader of the Flag Smashers, Carly Morgenthau. She is a super soldier as well. She has the serum in her. Because she knocks the fuck out of Winter Soldier.
Did a number on him.
So basically, they're fighting and all like that, and Sam comes in and starts fighting too. But then, who comes in to ruin the moment?
Captain North America.
all on came in that scene, got their ass fresh whoop. Got some ass whooping casseroles.
It was a great fight scene. Don't get me wrong.
It was.
It just, you see them fighting and shit like that, and then you meet I cannot think of his name, but his character's name is Battlestar, and that's Captain America's sidekick.
By the way,
say what?
That is a dumb name, by the way. I just want to say that.
It
the Lupe Fiasco album name.
I
Battle.
was about to say, look,
Uh,
when he said his name, I was about to say Galactica.
Battlestar Galactic. You know what? Off subject though, I might have to watch the show. I ain't never seen that show.
Honestly, I've never seen it, so I mean, I know of it, but I don't know much about it.
I tell you what show I don't mind seeing again is that old show called Beastmaster.
Oh yeah, my dad used to love that.
I think I heard of that.
My bad about that, bro. What you was saying?
Oh, you good. It's okay.
Had to throw that in to keep it a little flavor. You feel me?
Yeah.
Put a little season on that thing.
So basically, go ahead, Ghost.
I was saying he made it salty in here.
Shut up. It get real salty when I take this off.
It's gonna get ugly when you take that off. Anyway, so
going
back to the show. So, you see, basically, Sam, he saves Bucky from being crushed by the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Captain America, he goes back and tries to fight them again, but he gets knocked off, and so does Battlestar. And so they're walking back. Excuse me. And they're talking, and Bucky and Sam are talking, walking back. And so Captain America and old boy, they drive up, trying to talk to him and shit. They're not paying them no mind because it's just like, why are you dealing with us? What do you want with us?
Fake ass.
Right. We really don't need you. So, but then they convinced them to get in the truck. So they're talking about what's going to be going on, the plan that they have. So, oh boy, Battlestar introduces himself, and then Bucky gets out because I guess it's. I feel like it's a word that triggered him, so he got off.
I'm trying to think of what that word that had got.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out if it meant something, but I don't remember. Honestly, I don't. And so,
I think when he had pointed to his chest, it was something he said when he pointed to his chest. Out of Bucky or Sam had got off. I want to say
Bucky got off first. And see, so then John Walker was talking with Sam, and he was like, I'm not trying to replace Steve Rogers. I'm just trying to,
do what's right.
Captain America name living on. And then what he fucked up at was that he said it would be great to have Captain America's wingman beside of me. And it's like, when he said that was like a big ass fuck you in a sense, because it's like, oh, you don't call us wingmen? Like, dude, do you know what we went through? Do you know what we did? We're not no wingmen.
You don't
That's
know the
just
possibility.
like calling Batman Superman wingman. That's
Right.
what it was.
That's like talking to Dick Grayson.
Right. Exactly.
Like, I was the first. You was there after. You're like Damian Wayne.
Thank you.
You know what would be real funny? If Sam would look at him and said, "Step out. Come on. Step out." Step out.
When they was fighting on the truck and he threw that shield.
Bro would have just yanked his goofy ass off that goddamn truck. Like, who the wing man?
When Bucky caught the shield, he didn't use his fake hand. He
didn't use his fake hand. He used his real hand, because his thing is Bucky had been around Cap, so that he knows how that shield is.
Mm-hmm, but I'm saying,
and plus he was studying him when he was in Hydra too.
No, cause like in Civil War, he caught it with his fake hand.
Mm-hmm.
And when he caught it this time, he caught it with his real hand.
Yeah, that was significant right there.
My question is, dang on, nah. That's episode 3. That's episode 3. Never mind.
Okay, so now we're gonna fast forward and go to the next scene. Now, this scene right here really revealed so much about the government. So Bucky and Sam, they're on a plane and they're heading back to America. And Bucky says that there is someone that they can meet to try to know, about the serum. So Bucky takes him to this old house, and young black kid answers the door. And so they're asking about, he said, "Can I speak to Isaiah?" Of course, at first the kid is like, "No, ain't no Isaiah here." So he tells them this one thing, and then he tells them come on in and all like that. So, oh, look who's here! So,
oh, what do you know? Hey.
So they introduce Isaiah Bradley. And if you don't know who Isaiah Bradley is, he is the Black Captain America. He was the one, and the way that he explained it, he fought against Bucky. He fought him and beat him. He was one of those super soldiers that beat him. But what was so fucked up about it was that, he's over there in the war. And then when he came back to America, they locked him up. They didn't treat him like a king or nothing like that. They put him in jail. Why? Because he's black. Because he's black. And he said that he was in jail for 30 years, and they ran tests on him, took his blood. Hydra worked on him too. And didn't get nothing for it. And you saw some of his strength because he said something, and then he took this little can and threw it, and it lodged into the wall.
Do you know how hard you gotta throw something to get something lodged in the?
Exactly. So you knew that he was
EF5 tornadoes don't. Well, EF5 tornadoes do that. They take the whole wall.
Thank you.
A tin can in solid wall.
Can I get one?
You throw a tin can at a wall, it's gonna dip, but he threw it enough to it go through the wall and it sticks.
Right. And it hit home because you pretty much see this happening now. You know what I'm saying? You see this happening in America now. And so it was a really bad situation. Sam, of course, was heated. He was furious because, why didn't you tell me about this person? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you let me know, hey, there was a Black Captain America? You know what I'm saying? And then in that same scene, you see they're outside having a conversation. It was more of an argument, but they were having a conversation. And then guess who pulls up? Cops. And then the first thing that they say to Bucky, who's a white guy, is this man bothering you? Which really heated me. I understand why they put that scene in there, because they're trying to send a message out now. They are ready to draw their guns on Sam until one of the officers told him, hey, this is the Falcon.
You draw your gun against him, your arm ain't gonna be there no more.
Right. And so that scene alone, it really triggered something because, and I saw like a lot of reviews, a lot of people saying, that really hit home. That really was, was really fucked up, in a sense, So, what were y'all thoughts on that part right there?
I just want to go back, but it made me look up something. I had to do my research after that part. So I had to tell them, I'm like, look, Steve took the serum. And then you got these new villains, they took the serum. And then you go back and you find out that he took the serum too. So I mean, like, what the hell's gonna happen to Sam? So I looked up. I was just looking the question up, found my answer. So we're gonna get to it somewhere down the line. And it might be right.
Okay.
My opinion about that situation, Brian, is like Kevin Foggy is doing a good job bringing awareness to that situation. Not most directors can do that on a highly populated like platform Marvel have now. Like, think about it. If they would have did that when them other Marvel movies came out, I say like about, let's say, the first Incredible Hulk, they would have brought something like that. Oh, now nobody wouldn't even notice. But salute to Kevin Feige for bringing that situation out to bring more awareness what's going on now.
I agree.
This guy with
So it hurt to see that, you know what I'm saying? To see that this man who was a hero when he got back to America, they just treated him like shit. But that's honestly what really happened in the war. When the blacks got back from Vietnam, they didn't get treated like kings and royalty and nothing like that. No, they got treated like shit.
Back of the bus. Like you pretty much every day you wake up knowing that it was going to be your last day, and you survive just to come back and just get back on the back of the bus instead of having the luxury of being okay. Then I did my, I fought for this country.
Right.
I need some, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this what I'm fighting for. Like that. Like,
right.
I believe situations like that is going to have us black folks be like, why would we fight for a country that don't like our kind?
But that made me think though, because as old as he was, could you imagine that happening to Black Panther dad? He was as old as him. But
see, you got to look at it from that standpoint, because he was a king already.
That's what I'm saying. He was already.
It would be stupid for them to try to stop Black Panther father and Black Panther. It would be stupid for them because they know who they are. But I will say,
Black Wakanda was hidden from the world, so technically they wouldn't have known.
They wouldn't have known.
They wouldn't have known. They was hidden from the
world. They would have him as another black man.
And, yep. That's why I said, could you imagine that happening to Black Panther dad, T'Chaka, King T'Chaka? That did him probably worse because he's from another country. He's not from.
See, they said that Wakanda was that they didn't see what it really looked like. They just saw the how it looked as a third world country. It's so desolate and nothing out there. You know, it's a poor country, but in actuality, it's a very rich country that was thriving better than all the other countries out there.
Right.
So I get what you're saying, Ghost. I really do get what you're saying.
Got them Omegas up there too. You get out of line, they go come in. Ooh, they own you.
Right. And so, you know, you go and you see they show the scene with Bucky and Sam there in a therapy session. And basically, you know, Bucky asked him, why did you give up the shield? You know, in a sense, you know, it was just like Sam was tired of hearing that same shit. He was tired of it. And so he was like, you know, what did he say?
He had said, I'm trying to figure out what he said. He had said
basically like, you know, he felt like he did what he did was right.
Yeah.
You know, in a sense, that's he felt like what he did was right, you know, and that right now they're gonna squash it.
Mm-hmm.
After this, never see you again. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what else happens. They meet up with the fake Cap and all like that, and you know they have a little discussion with them, but basically say, "Hey, look, y'all got to go through all this protocol and government restrictions and shit like that. We free agents. We can pretty much do whatever we want to do. So we don't need you, you know." And so
I got a question. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off. What if this only a what if? What if season 2 would have a special guest? 2 episodes. How about a Bruce Banner or Thor?
Well, see, right now,
probably Bruce.
The rumors right now are that everybody is wondering if there's going to be a special cameo with Old Man Cap.
I'm thinking that's going to happen
in the 6th episode.
I'm thinking that's going to happen.
That's what everybody is really speculating. That's what everybody wants to see is Old Man Cap, you know, Steve Rogers.
Knowing Kevin Feige, he's gonna probably just be like, I know this what y'all want, but not now. Not now. He gonna pretty much do it something down the line.
I feel like, you know, even though Chris Evans is not under contract, he can still make a cameo.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's like all the other superstars.
Right. So I feel like it's gonna be I feel like they may show him. I feel like that. Pretty much after that, they go and say that they got to go and meet Zemo. And if you don't know who Zemo is the villain who was in
Civil War.
Civil War, yes. Civil War. Well, really, Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier. Yeah, he was in Winter Soldier, and he was the one who was basically controlling Bucky by saying those words to get him to go in that evil mode. Thank you very much. But pretty much after that, that was the end of the episode. So for y'all first time seeing the first 2 episodes, give me y'all thoughts, because like I said, I've seen already the 1 through 5. So give me y'all thoughts.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Some bid's gonna happen. I don't know what. Some bid's finna go down. like that's all I know. Knowing Kevin Feige, he got some really big finna go down. Like watching all of the Marvel movies, he's starting off very slow and he's telling the story. But wait till the end of the season, of season 1. Ooh, it's gonna blow your mind.
Oh, it will. It will.
Because I'm thinking, me personally, I'm thinking maybe all of this could pretty much lead into a next Avengers movie somewhere down the line.
I think
Well, okay,
That's
Sharita.
my wish.
I feel like that's what, cause see, okay, so y'all haven't watched WandaVision yet, but WandaVision is actually tied into the new, what is it?
you talking about that Doctor Strange movie.
Yes,
The
yes, it's tied into that. It is tied into that.
I know.
So and you'll see when you watch like the certain breakdown of every, like how we watch today, the different breakdown.
Thanks
Each
for
episode,
doing the podcast.
you'll see, okay, this is this, and it's a very detailed breakdown, and it shows you the Easter eggs that's in it, all that good shit. So with Falcon and Winter Soldier, I'm not sure what it's tied into, but I mean, hey, who knows? It might be tied into the new Doctor Strange movie.
Well, we don't
I'm not sure, because I haven't seen any signs of, like, dimensions or time travel or shit like that. So
I got a question. It's gonna be a little off topic, but it's gonna be in the same kind of sort of. Who y'all think moving forward in this phase? Who's gonna be the big villain? Like how the way Thanos was in the last phase. Who y'all think gonna fill that role? Me personally, I'm wishing for Galactus. If not Galactus, the Builders.
I think it's gonna be either Kang, the Conqueror, or the Skrulls.
Oh,
well, see, the thing is, the scrolls, they're good. They're not bad. The scrolls are good.
wait a minute. The Scrolls was. Wait a minute.
They had that Skrull that be with the Fantastic Four that had all the powers. They had Super Skrull. He was bad.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
So it could still happen. He could lead his own part of Skrull and start a secret invasion.
Wait a minute. If they do that,
The way that it's going,
they gonna have Captain Marvel go after him. That's how the way they're gonna do it.
They're already in works of doing Captain Marvel 2.
and then they're supposed to be bringing out Miss Marvel, and that black chick from WandaVision supposed to be a part of that because and Captain America not Captain America, Captain Marvel go way back. So when
That was her wing girl.
That's when we might get to see, and I'm crossing my fingers.
So
The Blue Marvel. I think gonna happen in Falcon. I think because my theory, like they got everybody taking this serum. I think Falcon gonna take it too.
we'll see what happens. I don't know yet, but I mean, I do know, but I'm not gonna give any spoilers. So,
It's gonna be like whatever go down. We just know we go watch it, regardless if it's bad or good. We go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I look for.
Okay, so right now we're gonna have a little intermission, and then we're gonna come back and do like just kind of just talking some shit. So we're gonna have about 30 minutes of just doing the talking shit. If you want to come through and be a special guest on the podcast, you're more than welcome to. So give us a few minutes. We're gonna still be live, but give us a few minutes and we'll come right back. So yeah.
I told y'all I was gonna knock that thing out.